Hey guys, welcome back to the vlog. I'm happy that you guys are here. Today we are going to talk about starting off in the gym as a beginner. And I would say I'm not even intermediate, not professional, but I would say I'm an advanced gym goer. I started weightlifting back in 2009, started CrossFit in 2013, and I've done sports since 2000. So I have a lot of experience with the gym and just working out in general. So if you are new here, I highly encourage you to check out all of my videos. You can see all of the phases through my CrossFit journey, even some parts of my cheerleading journey. So if you don't already know, I am currently serving in the military as active duty in the Air Force. I have just had a child about 4 months ago, second C-section, and yeah, so I have 2 kids. That is super crazy to me. Attended multiple gyms around the globe. I've been to gyms in Texas, California, Washington, Tennessee, Hawaii, obviously, since I'm from there. So I've had gym memberships with CrossFit, with non-affiliated, basically CrossFit gyms, as well as 24 hours UFC. I honestly love going to the gym alone. I'm that lone wolf type of gal, you know? And I've never felt uncomfortable in a gym. I just like being silent and moving by myself, if that makes any sense. Obviously, at the beginning of my journey, that was back in 2009, I didn't know what I was doing, so I kind of just listened to the football boys in the gym. I was the only girl in there, and I used to take weightlifting classes in my junior and senior year. Like this, for example, it's my first time using the landmine machine. Not machine, but just little equipment. And it really did humble me because I'm like, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. But I did want to try this, and so I did. I think it's something that's kind of relatable to people who just started their journey, and you know, it's 2022 now, beginning of the year, so you'll see a lot of newbies in the gym. If you are an old person like myself who has been going to a gym for years or whatever time period, don't be rude. You know, we all start from someplace, and it genuinely takes a lot of courage for people to go to the gym and better themselves. Why are we being so rude to these people? Like, that's one thing I would never want to have to feel if I ever felt like that. If I started my journey with this, is feeling unwanted at a gym. I get it. There's a lot of people at the gym and they're trying to figure things out. Of course, it's not your responsibility to help them or not, but obviously if they're struggling and don't know what they're doing, ask and see if they want any help and go from there. And if you are a newbie and you're starting your journey or restarting your journey, do your research. There are so many resources. You can follow me, for instance. Go ahead and give me a follow or subscribe. Ask me questions. I have recently got certified for being a personal trainer through NASM, and I've been coaching since 2014 with CrossFit, and I've been doing sports since 2000. So hit a girl up. I'd be happy to help you out with whatever you need, and as much as I possibly can within my scope of practice, obviously. I am currently on a programming called Jump Ship, and so far I like it. There is a 90 minute session or a 60-second session. I have a newborn and I really don't have time to be at the gym for 3 hours anymore. I used to do that back in the day of 2014 till a certain amount, but like I literally have no time. I am starting school this month and I am just a busy gal, and I don't have time to mess around the gym more than an hour and a half, honestly. Also, if you are new here, I used to compete in CrossFit and weightlifting, so I do have some experience with that. I am healing right now. It's been 4 months since I gave birth to my son, so right now I'm kind of in the rehab sort of period. I am seeing a physical therapist for pelvic floor, and it's been going great. I haven't seen her in a minute. I want to mention that I am doing touch and goes with the deadlifts. The purpose of this is just to have some explosiveness with the deadlift. However, I could reset if I wanted to, but not doing powerlifting. Typically, you'll see powerlifters resetting at the bottom between their lifts. However, I am not a powerlifter. A lot of people will say, oh, that's wrong, you shouldn't do that, it's not gonna, no. My goals don't say that I need to do it. If it specifically says that on my programming that I need to reset, then I will. But because my programming does not say it, I just do touch and goes. And there's a lot of internet coaches who would say otherwise, but I am not paying you for your services. But thank you for the free advice. But I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing unless I hire a coach and they say otherwise. But I think I'm fine. I think I'm fine with what I have right now. Anyways, so I feel like this program has a lot of freaking double unders. And I used to be pretty confident with double unders, and now, oh, gosh. Also my hair. My freaking hair, it's honestly really aggravating when I have to daddle with my hair during a workout. Alright, I do want to kind of go over some pointers with the front squats, because I feel like a lot of people don't know how to properly front squat or just have an effective front rack. So as you can see, I have 2 fingers on the barbell. It's not even in my palms, nothing. And you honestly don't even need to hold the barbell. So next time when you try your front rack or front squat more particularly, try not to do the crossover arm thing. I just think that's not safe in my personal opinion. However, some people like that, but I feel a lot more secure if I just have some fingertips in it. All you're going to do is just lift those elbows all the way up, have a tabletop with your shoulders. You see how it's basically just sitting on my shoulders? I'm not pressing the barbell into my neck because you don't want to do that as well. And here is my little routine where I'm about to lift some heavy weight. This is only 155. I use this front squat 240 as my max, but obviously I just had a child. Anyway, if you are starting to lift heavier with this front squat and your barbell starts going forward, your elbows are probably dropping. So one thing is to fix that is to bring your elbows up. I know it sounds kind of like a duh, but push those elbows up high, relax your fingertips, and let that shoulder do the work. It's just the tabletop for it. And don't press that barbell into the throat because it's really just not going to be a good day for you. But keep trying it and let me know if that fixes your front squat. Alright, next up, I am going to show you guys how to do a DIY ski erg. A lot of gyms don't have ski ergs yet, and I'm about to show you. So get 2 bands of the same resistance, obviously. String them up on a pull-up bar, and okay, I'm a little short, guys, so just don't judge me. Alright, watch this. Yeah, I got hops. Anyways, after that, you are going to cross the bands, pull it in your wrist, and pull down like you would normally do with a ski erg. Ski erg is a great cardio option, and if you have never tried it and you do have one in the gym, go ahead and try it out because it's not what you expect. Alright, here is another humble moment of mine. I can't do pistols no more. I could do pistols just back to back to back, but she's struggling, so I brought out a kettlebell to do the counterbalance. Then I tried a plate, no go. So I opted out for just regular air squats, which is totally fine. And so while I'm healing, I'm able to at least get some sort of stimulus for the squat. So even though you can't do certain movements, just opt out for a modified version. My hips are just extremely tight, and even my physical therapist said that I'm just tight all over. So I need to start stretching more, and I don't stretch enough, and that's my issue. And another humble moment, look how heavy I look like when I'm running. Anyways, girl, I'm winded, so I'd be taking my time with these WODs now. And you know, when you're in this position of starting all over and you're deconditioned, or you just have never been into the gym, my biggest advice is just move. You're not gonna have perfect form, and obviously in the videos I kind of don't really have that great technique. You're gonna see the clip where I start squatting and I am just winded. This time around with my pregnancy, I really didn't work out because I was really discouraged by the profile I was put on. Basically, I didn't really work out for a whole year, including, you know, postpartum and all that stuff. I had a C-section, so I was just trying to get out of bed without assistance. Like, I am able to do that now, but I'm still working on my healing internally and just overall as an athlete and as someone in the military. If you are a perfectionist, just freaking work out, because if you expect to have these perfect workouts, you're honestly never going to get anything done. Just take what you have right now and improve. I love filming myself to document and see my progress, but it's also a great tool to teach yourself and to be self-aware of how you move. All right, now we're gonna go on the subject of the back squat. So I guess technically I do a high barbell back squat. I don't know, I just keep it on the traps. I don't like to do a low barbell, low squat or whatever, because I just don't feel secure. And in weightlifting and CrossFit, you are taught how to do, you know, the barbell right on that traps. And you can also see me bouncing out from the bottom, and that would be for the training of getting out of a, you know, clean or a snatch in that hole. And basically what the hole is the part where you are literally at the very bottom of your squat to your full range of motion. Sometimes you'll get stuck down there because of the heavy load that you are trying to clean or snatch, and usually to get out of there you bounce out of the bottom. So this is where my goals are aligned and why I do bounce out of the bottom, but I could take it slow if I really wanted to. But yeah, that's the purpose of why some people do bounce out of the bottom. And again, it's just going to depend on your goals, and that's basically it. If you're trying to be all big and swollen stuff, you might want to take it slow, work with some heavy weights. And if you're working with weightlifting stuff, you might want to do that as well. However, it's always good to train all aspects and types of squats, so don't ever limit yourself. Never do that. You always want to shoot for the stars, y'all. Speaking of shooting to the stars or whatever I just said, whew, pull-ups, be humbling to me right now. This is a video of me trying to film myself, which obviously I didn't really do a good job on that. Jumping up and doing deficit pull-ups, quote unquote. These are really helpful and really helped me last time with my last recovery from C-section. So I'm going to be implementing this in my routine, and I will be getting those strict pull-ups back. So here's a semi-better look at the pull-ups. I'm sorry. Sometimes I really just get embarrassed filming at my base gym because there's just a lot of people and we're just trying to... I look so sloppy. but this is just how weak I am. And you know, I personally like to do different variations of pull-ups, so I can be doing, you know, pull-ups on the bar, negatives, banded pull-ups. Again, you just don't want to limit yourself in the types of variations of working out depending on your goals. So try something new, try something different, keep working on the thing that you're working on and improve it. Honestly, just keep moving and you'll figure out what works best for you. And you know, it's always in trial and error. I've been doing this for so long and I'm still figuring out stuff because I go through different phases in my life. Alright, I'm about to close this video off. I really hope this was helpful with the information and some tips that I gave you guys today. Definitely leave some suggestions down below or just comment down below something random. I don't care. Engage with me in the comments, guys. I love talking to you guys and meeting you all. A lot of you have been following me on Instagram, so thank you for that. I appreciate your support and I will see you guys in the next video. Love ya. Baby loves you guys too. He's saying goodbye. Alright, see you guys later. Bye. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, Yes, thanks. Bye.